Hello everybody, this is Kyrix with another episode of This Week in Kyrix. Today is Wednesday, July 1st, 2020. Wow, I left off quite a ways from home. I completely forgot about that. What have I got in my hand? Meteor? Something like that? Meteorite? Get out. So, yeah, this week's been eventful as shit. I had to, when I got paid Thursday, I had to order some stuff. Like, I had to order a new bike. I pre-ordered the new Star Wars Squadron game. Getting in the trees just in case. I think it's just like a pig or something that's tracking us, but if we're getting tracked by a saber cat, we don't want to be on the ground. I say as I get on the ground because I realize the trees aren't close enough together to get there safely. So there was one really big deal that happened, actually. I was gonna, originally, before yesterday, I was gonna bring this up just kind of a fun, tongue-in-cheek kind of way. So work caught fire twice, because at the time it was, you know. I was, Sunday night, I was in the process of finishing up my shift. I was doing clothes. And when I was doing them, the back gate was open, because I work in the loading dock area. And I could see lights, and I'm like, those look a lot like the fire department. Why on earth would the fire department be here? And I think nothing of it, despite the fact that I'm looking at this fire department shit for like 10 straight minutes. And then I finally asked him, I'm like, oh, one of the cardboard bales caught fire. I'm like, really? So yeah, the cardboard bales caught fire, like they do. Fire department came, put them out. That should be the end of the story, but it wasn't. What was is about 20 minutes later, another manager is going outside. They've caught fire again, and they were still fucking with that fire by the time I clocked out. And then I go in Tuesday, because I was off Monday, to find out that they caught fire a third time. So yeah, that's the kind of week it's been at my work. And that would have been that. I found out, however, that it was in fact an arson situation. And again, that would have been that, except something else happened on Tuesday. Why can I not? Oh, that's fine. Tuesday, I'm running late, you know. I'm thinking, oh god, I'm gonna be coming in a little late. I've got a half-hour PTO, I'll use that, because couldn't get to sleep, and I was feeling kind of sick the morning before, but I think that was from eating chicken strips. The breading did something with me, I guess. So, I call an Uber, because my roommate can't take me, and my friend can't take me yet. And I figure, okay, I'll Uber in, it'll all be fine. Uber driver gets here, get a good driver, chatting with him, you know. That's my main criteria. Don't be a dick and talk to me, you know. Not don't talk to me. Talk to me and don't be a dick. You do that, you get a $5 tip, guaranteed, every single time, unless I can't afford it. At which point you will then get the highest tip I can afford. You know, just flat out. I tip very well. So anyway, we get to my work, and we're actually making good time on it. So we get to my work, and there are police cars in the parking lot. And there are police at every section of the parking lot to keep people from coming into the store. This is naturally cause for concern. Why the fuck was my area being off? So the Uber driver pulls up, asks the cop, all the cop will say, safety reasons. Okay, that doesn't help. That doesn't tell me anything I need to know. So, I almost have him turn around and take me home right there. But he's like, why don't you call your supervisor and check it out? So, I do. And my supervisor tells me, hey, just pull into the Wawa. Or not pull into the Wawa. Yeah, pull into the Wawa, because that's where we had. And come through the bushes and come stay at the liquor store where the rest is. So, I get over there, but before I leave Wawa, one of my coworkers calls me over, gets my attention, kind of a big deal. Playing with those spears. Did they all get new spears, or did they have spears? I think they might have had them. Either way, I'm putting more. Because these little fuckers will not feed and water themselves if they have spears in them. Are you okay, dude? You're looking kind of fucked up there, buddy. Okay, oh, what's this? Oh, that's a dipstick. I'm gonna take this dipstick and get some money. So, anyway, I get up there, and there's been a bomb threat called in. So, that's cause for some fucking concern, I think. What have I got in my hand? Ah, okay. I don't know what the fuck I've got in my hand then. Let's see if they'll actually do anything with that. It's kind of weird to see me just stand like that, though. Okay, guess I'm not gonna do it. So anyway, I'm waiting outside my work for about an hour. And I keep telling myself that if we don't get back soon, like if we don't get called in to actually go by like 3, 4 o'clock at the latest, I'm calling the Uber and going home. You know? And one of my coworkers is like, no, just take the free money. If we're out here all day, so be it. And I tell her, you don't understand. I work one touch. And my boss is not in any way, shape, or form going to accept, oh, we lost X number of hours of work as an excuse for why shit didn't get done as if we hadn't. And that's going to be important in a minute. So, we get in there, and I clock in at about 2:46. So, that should give you an idea of the time frame we're working with. So, I clock in 2:46. Not the biggest of big deals, but kind of a big deal. And then we're immediately told, okay, all the shoppers evacuated and left their shit. Yes, they did. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take all of their carts and put everything back on the shelf. Okay, that's fine. So, close to 3:30, I finally get the call to go back in the back and do my actual job. And turns out, today was not the best day to have a fucking bomb threat called in. Because we're looking at 200 brake packs. Now, to give you an idea, this was a single truck day. In a usual single truck, I'm looking at between 100 and 120 brake packs. 200 is double truck numbers. Those are the numbers that tell me I'm going to have a bad day. And lo and behold, I had a bad day. Here's what happened. I get in there, and, you know, naturally, he sends me 2 people to help, although one of them's a minor and will be going home at 10, so she won't finish out the shift with us. That's an hour of work that's going to be lost. And the other one is going to be sent to cosmetics as soon as the truck is done. And she was. And right near the end, he sends over another one of my coworkers, like, oh, you guys are taking too long. We had a cart left. We weren't moving fast enough for him. And you guys are taking too long, so I'm sending him to figure out what the fuck's going on. And you know what? I'm fine with that, because this is going to be a rough day. I could use the help. So he helps finish that and then immediately gets pulled away. So it's just me and the girl on clothes, except I still have deliveries to make. Deliveries takes about a half hour, 45 minutes. My boss doesn't seem to understand that. That the store is fucking huge, and there are things that I have to walk to the floor. So, I go to lunch. Unbeknownst to me, she goes to lunch about the same time I do. And she actually doesn't get back from lunch until 5 minutes before I do. So, she's still back there working clothes. I'm making my deliveries. You know, I get back, I'm ready to start working on clothes, only to find out that she has found more freight in her boxes, because that happens. So, because of the supervisor I had on duty that day, I now have to sort this freight. So, I'm sorting this freight, I get it to the floor, not a big deal. I come back, I once again am ready to start working on the clothes. My other coworker, who he sent back, the one he sent to me originally and then took away to do God knows what. Yeah, he sent him back now, because we're taking too long. And yeah, he finds 3 more fucking boxes, and these boxes have a lot more freight in them that are going to all ends of the store. So I put them on a cart, I drag them over to my area, I sort them, and I take all that shit to the floor. And it is now time for my final break. So I go on break. I come back, and there's almost no clothes left, so I pile them onto a cart and begin putting shit away. This is one of those bosses who's fanatical about you putting shit away. You know, if you clean, or if you do all your work but don't clean up, he will throw a fucking fit. You know? So I'm like, okay, he's working the clothes, we're gonna stay late, I am going to, I'm gonna focus on getting the cleanup done. You know? And I broke my stick. So, I'm doing the cleanup. Or no, I'm not doing the cleanup yet. I'm moving all of her, because she's already gone home, I'm moving all of her hanging and non-hanging clothes to different pallets. This process takes 45 minutes. No, wait, that's what it was. No. It was close to clock out, so I start doing the put away shit. I start doing the cleanup. Supervisor comes back. Excuse me. What happened now? Who died and why? He bled to death, didn't he? right over here, isn't he? Motherfucker had a stick. He starved to death, didn't he? Or dehydrated or some stupid shit. Alright, let's see how you died. No, I think you bled out. Damn it, Lou. Should have gotten him some first aid. He got attacked. That's my fault. Here, you all tore up? You're a little tore up. You are not. Anyway, he comes back, tells me don't do the cleanup, work on the other stuff. And then he's like, why isn't this done? I told him I didn't have time to, and he goes off like, so what were you doing? I told him we found more freight, because he doesn't believe that I keep finding more freight in his pallets. That's why I don't use the pallets. Willow, stop! When I move you, stay moved. She keeps getting in the wrong parts of the desk. But anyway, he does not seem to believe, because his system involves using the pallets. My system does not, because the pallets are fucking stupid. You know? And he cannot get it through his head that this is not a perfect system. I keep telling him I don't use the pallets because there's too much shit. Today I didn't have a choice because there were 3 pallets worth of clothes. I didn't have time to sort shit. So he always thinks I'm full of shit when I tell him, oh, there was stuff on the pallets. You know, stuff that shouldn't have been there. He just cannot wrap his head around the fact that I have legitimate reasons that stuff slows me down. And this was one of those cases. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. This time I'm gonna single it out proper light. That's fine. So, and he's telling me, so you mean to tell me you had those boxes there? If I check the security camera, I'm like, yeah, if you check the security camera, you will see me working boxes. Like, your coworker's gonna back this up. I'm like, he's the one who gave you the boxes, you know? And that pissed him off. Because now he knows I'm not full of shit, that there's a legitimate reason I was slowing down. So he starts cutting me off and yelling at me. And I keep basically trying to explain, because he'll cut me off and then I will say the exact same thing. And he cuts me off and I say the exact same thing. And he basically says, fine, I'm going to take you out of here because you're failing. I'm still mad at you two for not doing the hanging that day. You know, the double truck day where we're not supposed to hang clothes, etc. And then it's like, fine, I'm going to write you up because you won't shut up. So, here's the thing. To write me up, he has to have a manager on hand, my manager, and I'm going to explain to my manager what I'm being written up for. The fact that he basically had me work a double truck with an hour and a half less time to work, and I fucking almost nailed it. I killed that, okay? I kicked ass that day. All I would have had to do was stay till 11:30, which I was prepared to do, until he mouthed off to me about that, and we'd have been done. We wouldn't have gotten the hanging, but if he'd left people to help me, like he should have on a day like this, then it wouldn't have mattered, you know? We'd have had enough people to finish hanging and sorting. And I'm gonna tell him he keeps expecting unreasonable shit from me. It's like, oh, you should have this done. Yes, that assumes an 8-hour workday. I had a 6.5-hour workday. And a half hour of that was breaks. You know? So I had a 6-hour fucking workday. And he expects that I'm gonna work miracles. You know? And he expects that I'm gonna work miracles when he consistently takes away my helpers that I need to do my fucking job. And he acts like this is way back in the past where we still have tons and tons of people who know how to work one touch that will work one touch. You know, there's a reason all of our pros quit or got fired or transferred or whatever. It's me. I'm the guy. His last big person who took over from me quit because of his bullshit. Him and another manager basically made her fucking quit. And he needs to realize that he's just fucking himself over when he does shit like this. Because here's the thing, and I don't think he realizes this. When I stay late, that's a courtesy. It's not something any of them are entitled to. I don't have to stay late to finish shit. No one else at work does. There's a couple people on my team that will, but by and large, 11 o'clock rolls around, they're at the clock. You know? So it looks like I was wrong. Now we're gonna eat as a family. We're gonna eat like a goddamn family over here. Everybody eat some goddamn food. Everybody drink some goddamn water. But yeah, he just doesn't seem to understand. He seems to think these are things that he's just always going to have, because up until now I've done them. Well, right now I can't stay too late because I have people waiting to take me home until my bike is replaced, which should be Monday. Quality of food sources, that's a thing? I can have them make their own shit? That's pretty cool. Alrighty, so we are going to start an expedition. That's one for you. One for you. With a stick. Also, I think we may be out of females now. I think the tribe's last female just died. Nope, Bo's a female. Okay, never mind. Tribe is dwindling, because I'm not doing my job right. I'm being a bad monkey. 2 of the deaths were my fault, specifically, and 1 was implied to be. Alright, we're going to go on an expedition. First things first, let's learn some more shit about more shit. There we go, thorn bushes. Alrighty. So yeah, it's been a thing. On the plus side, I have started playing Star Wars Armada with a friend of mine again. I lost both times. Something about my friend insisting on playing 3 Star Destroyers and the Rebels not really having an answer to that. The closest answer the Rebels have to that has problems. Like, they've got the big command Moncal cruiser. Problem is, it's a broadside cruiser. So I have to angle it at the sides in order to shoot. The Providence-style cruisers, like the Profundity, I think it's the Providence style, but ships like the Profundity from Rogue One don't have anywhere near the firepower they need. And the Starhawk class cruisers that the Rebels have don't have as good a firepower as the Imperials, and they cost like 40 points more. So it's kind of bullshit that the Rebels don't really have any working ship. But I mean, that is par for the course. The Rebels have fighters, the Empire has ships. So. This. So anyway, what we're going to do today is we're just going to explore somewhere. See if maybe I can find some more predators to be rid of. The more predators I take out, the better. Really nice to find another hominid. I might have to expand a generation pretty soon. I'd love to get to a point where I can get it so that they will just feed and water themselves as they need. Because we're not nearly there yet. Food in me because I didn't really eat. I wish the game's HUD was a little more explicit on shit than it does. Perfect. And we're back in the swamp where the saber cat lives, among other things. So, yeah, it's been a bit of a day. So, I basically called out of work today. Oddly enough, the incident with my manager, my supervisor really, had almost nothing to do with me calling out today. It did help tip me in that scale, but it wasn't really... It was more like the frosting on the cake, you know what I mean? I just decided that we had an incident of arson on Sunday, we had a bomb threat yesterday, and that's too much shit in too short a time span for me to really feel comfortable. So I called out today, because I'm out today, I'm off tomorrow, I'll go in Friday, and if they don't like it, they can yell at me. I legitimately have safety concerns. Because arson, by itself, yeah, I'll throw that off. It was probably just, you know, mischievous, not necessarily malicious. The bomb threat wasn't even credible. But we're in a climate at the moment where we have protests and riots going on elsewhere in the country. We've gotten few, if none, here. But that doesn't mean anything. You never have riots until you do. So, oh, there we go. And then we have 2 violent criminal incidents in the span of 3 days. I am concerned at that. You know? I have issues with that. Very much so. Alright. I need a spear. Give me your spear. Just make sure that the tiger's not around here somewhere. Look at you. Shit. Apparently I can't remember both at the same time. Well, I'll remember the threat instead of, you know, the food, which might not even be food at this point. I need your spear. I'm gonna leave that warthog alone for now. We're gonna wander off into parts unknown. Where's the threat? Saber cat? Where is it? Get off my monkeys, you piece of shit. You okay? Alright, you're bleeding. We're gonna take this stick and we're gonna go home in a minute. Actually, have any fibers here? A beehive. Interesting. Right there. Damn, that's... See, that little asshole there is the one that I've been concerned about. I'm not going to lose another monkey to attack like that. Especially since I think that might be one of our only females left. Is that you? You're the one that needs it? No, probably not. but I didn't see the last one either. So. Not you. You're fine, right? You're just cold. Come here. Come here. Let me look at you. You okay now? Everybody needs to eat now. I think I'm the last one of the group that's armed. Just make sure I can't pick anything up. Okay, good. I've got another one. Oh, good, we're almost home. Oh yeah, in other news, my my Switch controller might be broken. I don't know if it's the controller or if it's the dock itself, not the dock, the screen. But it is not recognizing when the controller is plugged in, and it is not charging said controller. So, that exists. Get up this rock wall. Oh, I'm much higher up than I need to be. I think? No, wait, where the fuck am I? Okay. Fuck it, we're going to sleep here. I don't care. Fucking shit. Find a spot, take a nap. I know this area is free of predators. There's no way that saber cat followed us this far. Alright, now because we're not home, we can eat all of this shit. So let's just find all the horsetails we can. That's close. I'll deal with you in a minute. There's my stuff. Finish my breakfast. Place is completely clear of predators, I say right before running into one. Let me just inspect you. Oh, you're not doing that good, but you're old. You're doing horrible, but you also got attacked. Yeah, we've got to do something about this. Is that a rock? No. I need a rock. Fucking kidding me? I just saw a warthog too. That's a hiding place. Something else. There. Alright, I think... Are you okay? I'm about to say, I'm pretty sure I can just hit them with a dead branch, too. I think rocks also work. Okay, so we're gonna hack this fucker up real quick. go. You can have this, because you're here. I'm gonna kill that pig. I'm gonna kill it. Kill it dead. Not bad. Oh, that's why. Fuck it, I broke it. Oh, that's right. I forgot I'd already stripped it. Do I have 2 rocks? I have 2 fucking rocks. There. Right here. We're gonna hit him one more time, and then we're going back home where it's safe. Here, piggy, piggy. Actually, before I do that. That, and we're gonna run home. Now that it's bright enough for me to see anyway. I think I'm gonna have to switch generations shortly. Because as it is, we're kind of fucked. The warthog gone. Nothing I can do about it, really. New neurons. What about this one first? Oh, hello. Ah, so now they can dodge even without a weapon. Okay, you're feeling better. You're not the best, but you're not dying either. And you're over here. And who are you? Alright, we're gonna stop here for now. I'll see you next time, everyone. Bye-bye.